Hmm. Now let's get the beautiful vista in there. All right. So, said I needed a. Well, what's my thing doing there? What the? That's not how it's supposed to be. Okay. But either way. So, I popped in here because I don't know. I need this rant. I need a ramble. I feel like I've done this twice. I think I only uploaded one. Um, I need to upload shit more just to get shit out of me because even like just expressing shit, vocalizing it, taking like you could think shit in your head, but when you get it outside of your head, you can really see it better. And I feel like it's helping me see more about myself that I didn't really know about, which is I need more of that. I need more of that because right now I feel conflicted. I feel conflicted in many ways. I don't even know how, like I feel pulled in multiple directions and torn and convoluted in knots. I want to be a goddamn wizard. That's why I'm in this fucking magical world, right? I'm looking at this beautiful vista, these plants hanging in the background, music playing, and this temple or shrine or whatever it is, is fucking beautiful. This shit like this is so soothing. This place is so soothing to me. Like, but yeah, I'm rambling. Well, I'm here to ramble. I'm rambling. I'm already apologizing for rambling while I'm here to ramble. This is my personal journals, my personal diaries. But like I said, I feel conflicted. I know right now I'm at the point where like I know that this is what I want to do. I want to dive into this shit. I want to embrace everything. I have my own internal curriculum of what I think is entailed in being a mage, and I know there's more that I haven't even discovered yet. You know, lifelong exploration and whatnot. But I know the things that I want to do, but like I feel like I try and pursue them, and I get locked up. My body it clenches. I feel cut off from my heart, my soul. Like it feels like there's this not this hole like a gate. It's like a ring, a halo not of light, but of some like twinkling gold, and inside of it is just it's opaque, and through it pours light that like fills my body and gets me. It just I say it possesses me, but it doesn't possess me. It fills me, and I'm myself. Those are the moments I feel most myself. The moments I feel the most alive is that when that outpouring from my soul happens. And anytime I truly pursue something that fills me with joy and passion, I'm alive. Not just joy. I feel like joy doesn't even characterize it properly. It's like that like I said, that outpouring, that like the feeling of me and my soul becoming one. That's something that's when the magic happens. And I'm trying to dive into all these different things, all these aspects of being a mage. And it's like I can feel that cutting off happen. And when that happens, like shit's not gonna get done. Like every amount of success that I've had in my life has been from that outpouring of life. Like I would have like motherfuckers been hitting me with like, oh, you should do this, schedule, school, responsible, blah, blah, blah. None of that shit worked for me. That shit just like, oh, that shit's been like, probably like mostly net negative in my life, I would say. Like, even when shit was like something that could be theoretically useful, the way it came at me, like, it wasn't useful. Like motherfuckers like try to hit me with schedules and shit like that my entire life. And that shit just was like misery. And it wasn't until like I for my own purposes needed it, and it was not some artifact imposed on me by the will of another, but something that's actually useful that could amplify that outpouring of my soul. That like I could see that the purpose of it. My point is in saying all this is that like I said, I don't know. I never really questioned, but like that I've been aware of it for a while, but I'm really starting to think about it, really about what that is, and I know it's. I want me and my soul to be linked up like that more often, and for some reason when I pursue this shit, it's like locking up. And I think what's happening is because all this bullshit for like how you're supposed to do things, how you're supposed to learn, how you're supposed to do all this shit from like our life and society and school and work, that's seeped in, and I'm trying to pursue things. I'm trying to pursue things in this fucking totalitarian, aggressive ass fucking brick-headed, block hash, blunt force, bureaucratic, fucking type of relating to myself. Where I relate to myself as an other. Well, I don't know if that's the only. Relating to myself from my other probably has other aspects of other things. Like that's. Like I don't know if it's just that, but the point is. I'm trying to brute force shit without intending to. And it's frustrating. Because then I have to stop trying. And then like I'm just like, oh, I'll do what I want, which isn't that's not easy. It's not easy to just go, whatever, I'll stop trying to focus on doing these things. Because there are things that I really deeply want to do. There's things and subjects and topics that I want to research and embody and like bro, it's so fucking that shit, dude. Like I want them so bad, but because I feel myself just like grasping at them in this like cumbersome way, I have to release myself. I have to like lay low. I have to like calm down. And this is like it's frustrating because I'm impatient. I want to dive into shit, but it's also frustrating. It's also frustrating because when I do start to relax, when I do start to just like do whatever, and roundaboutly come to these things and start like engaging them like organically, naturally, in a way that feels like not like the fucking being in school and them yelling at you about like make sure you fucking use your goddamn agenda, but the way it feels like when you're just like bored on a summer afternoon, you're like, let me just dive down this rabbit hole, let me just get good at this random shit, let me just pursue the random exhortations of my soul, pursue whatever it's telling me to do. and it just feels great. But whenever I get to that point, like the totalitarian aspect, it just tries to grasp me back in, bro. It just yoinks that shit, and then it's like it crushes it. It crushes it, and it's like my heart, like, automatically, if it senses that grasp, that firm grip, then like that shit is just killed. Which, you know what, like, it's frustrating now, but I feel like I should be grateful, and I am grateful that I had that, because it prevented me from it prevented me from losing love for shit that I have love for. I feel like I still have a childlike gaiety to me. That's something that I feel like others have that, or say that I have that as well. And I let that gaining, that passion, especially for certain topics. I'm glad that that's protected. I'm glad that, like, it's stopping me in my moments where I'm gripped by the fucking patterns of society, and I'm behaving in a way that's not kind to myself. It protects me from myself. Because, oh man, if I like been trying to do it, I actually like damage my desire to even want to pursue something that I love, like, permanently. That would be shit. That'd be so fucking dog shit. I'd be so sad. Like, I don't know. I guess there are still things I'm trying to do that do have, like, that have an escape from me, that haven't run from me. I'm starting to do this, like, somatic resonance shit. I'm trying to, like, feel my body, which, like, I feel like I'm not no expert, but I think I've been like low-key doing some aspects of that shit for a while, so it doesn't feel like that grasping doesn't feel like it happened. I mean, it's maybe a little bit, but because I feel more established in that. And it feels like it's more intuitive. I'm less cumbersome with it, perhaps, is what I would say. So I've been trying to work to understand. Well, there's nothing to understand. I mean, there is, but, like, the important part is, like, the way your body feels. How does my body feel right now? The balls of my feet kind of hurt, probably because I'm standing fucked up, because I still got them posture problems and shit. Did I say balls? I meant heels. My heel. My back kind of hurt. I'm kind of slouching to the right. Again, posture. My chest feel good because I just did I did this heart chakra yoga stretch shit. That Mycelium Mage, I saw that dude post. He posted that shit, and I did that shit, and I think I need to start doing more stuff like that. Never really fucked around with no chakras or anything, never did yoga, but I think I understand what they mean, because I had been feeling like I always, like, they never described it, but from what they were articulating during the yoga stuff, it feels like it really opens shit up in my chest, which is something that I always realize how I feel so closed off and that I'm so hunched over, and I'm always trying, like, I never had any formal stuff. I'm always trying to do random fucking stretch to expand over there, or just, like, fucking taking deep ass breaths, and then, like, holding it, trying to, like, expand this area. I've done that for, like, years. I never, like unconsciously. It was only, like, recently I started noticing it. But that heart chakra shit, I think I'm gonna look into some more shit for that. Damn, this word's beautiful. I also can think about like what myths do I live, which I know it's like some of that shit is connected to the body, like somatic, like from hearing like what is it? Your body's true religion, right? Whatever. There's stuff that like just in your bones that you feel and you think. And like while I don't I'm not damn, you see, I'm trying to stop saying I'm trying to stop negating. I'm trying to stop saying words with negations. While I am damn, it's so hard not to it's so hard not to negate even that sentence I negated. Let me try again. What was the point I was attempting to make? Oh yeah. I'm new to learning about this somatic stuff. I can't say but either. I'm new to learning the somatic stuff. I want, while I'm new, I have knowledge I have an inkling of what my body wants. Like, I remember I've been, like when some good shit happens, when you say something that resonates, it just like you can feel it throughout your whole body, or at least I can. And I remember like 2.5 years ago, I was joking with somebody that I wanted to be a wizard, and my body was like, "Oh, that's some good shit." And like slowly, more and more, it's like, "Oh wait, haha, that's less of a joke. This is some like real shit." That's like that combined with everything that like I've been years just started to be like all these past my life started to all my interests are starting to like trend towards like myth, narrative, what causes people to be compelled, like what frames can you use to how do I put it? Like realizing that you don't have to just like live in consensus reality, because that shit is so like dog shit, and you can work to see, you can really work and you can really bring forth like the type of world that you want to live in. You don't have to live with the bullshit stories that other people, damn it, you don't have to live. You can, no negation, that you can live the stories that are within you. You can fully express who you feel you are and live that fully. That's really possible. And that's what I want to be doing. I feel like I'm losing track of shit because I keep getting lost up in what I'm saying. But that's what this is for. This is ramblings. This shit is literally just ramblings. This is just get shit out my brain, because just like ranting then fucking this giant fucking Jupiter ass planet that's sitting blue in the horizon. That shit fucking it's calming. Also, it gets the shit out of my head, because I won't be like a lot of I don't writing stuff down helps sometimes. Like that is good, but like I don't want to write shit out. I don't want to write a whole bunch of shit out. My body 100% says it prefers me talking. Damn, I said don't before, didn't I? Fuck. Like I feel better than I was before. I feel better. This talking helps. So when people listen to these mushrooms, thank you, mushrooms, for listening. You giant nose mushrooms, and you giant stone coliseum, and you Florida Coliseum, you beautiful planets and mules in the sky, mountain in the distance with a twinkling temple on the background, and you castle, and you trees, and you big ass tree up. Other temple over there. Thank you, son. Thank you very much. No. I don't know why I said no. Well, I guess I don't know. But fuck, that's negation. That's just shit's so hard. How much negation is related? Like I can feel like damn, you see, this is one of the things I want to get into. And it might be one of the only things that I can get into that doesn't feel like depending. It might be one of the only things I can do right now that I don't feel is like cut off from me is just noticing like how sentences and words feel. I'm always like noticing like what gives something the quality, what gives like where is their quality. And like I was just reading this post that was talking about there's like 3 flavors. There's negation. There's like talking about yourself, which brings energy towards you, and then there's negation, which emphasizes like what you aren't. And then there is projection, which is talking about what other people are and sends energy out of you. So I'm trying to focus on less negation. Let me freeze. I'm trying to focus on. Damn, you see, even though I didn't say not or anything, I'm characterizing it as minimizing the aspects that I do not like, instead of maximizing the aspects that I do like. I want to talk more about what I am and who I want to be and the man I want to be. And that's what I want to do. Oh man, I'm also been thinking about myths, because I've been reading a bunch of dudes who be talking about myths, but I think they got some good fucking points. I've been thinking about the narratives that I have within my life. Hold on, let me open my Obsidian up. The narratives I have in my life, and some of them ain't it, man. Damn. Oh shit, see, fuck, I'm gonna get. I can make better narratives than the ones that were given to me. All the ones that I have, not all of them. There are some that are negative. I mean, there are some that are positive, but a lot of them are negative. A lot of them are negative and cynical. Like the frameworks, the lenses that I view myself in. And I can improve that. I think I can improve that. Because when I'm stuck fucking sitting there fucking trapped in like a loop, feeling like dog shit because I'm reinforcing this frame, I can change the frame. Maybe not. It's kind of hard. It may take a while before I'm able to change the frame easily in the moment, but I believe I will get there. I know I'll get there. And until then, I can take moments like this where I am calm, where I am feeling at peace, and I can examine my myths and my frames, and I can see how can I change this? What default frame can I walk around with? And what positive frames do I have already that I can amplify? Like for one, I've always I've always thought that I can learn anything. If it's possible for the human mind to conceive of it, I'm able to learn it. If I'm interested. If I don't give a shit, sorry. I can learn it. If the human mind can comprehend it, I can learn it. No. If the damn, I'm trying to say, I am attempting to speak without negation. I can learn anything that a human can learn if it is the desire of my soul and my pursuing it stems from the heart. I can learn things even no, I would have to say negation there. But yeah, I would say I can learn anything if my desire to learn comes from my soul. Anything that I have ever sought to learn, I have been able to learn if it came from my soul. If that desire came from my soul. Like that feels true, I think. Does that feel true to me? That feels pretty true. I'm pretty unstoppable when that happens. I wish I knew how to connect with my soul better, but I think some of it will come with patience and time, and I'll keep searching. I'll keep searching for anything that I can. Oh man. I have so much that I want to learn now. I really want to figure out how to approach it in a way that doesn't hit my blocks. And I think part of the reason I get blocked and that or part of the reason that hand that's grasping is because I get desperate. Like I do want it. I do want to learn these things. I do want to like go down this path, but also like, fuck no buts. I do want to go down this path. There's a difference between having the passion and joy for it and having pure desperation for something. And I need to embody that enjoyment. Embodying desperation is grasping. Desperation is grasping to hold on to something terribly, terribly tightly. That's literally what desperation is. So I guess me being desperate to be mage, me being desperate to learn these skills as fast as possible, causes me to lose them. So I need to calm down and just take it a day at a time. What is it? Enjoy the moment as an end in itself, not a means. Which I can do, I've done before. It can be difficult to enjoy the present as a means to the ends, even with experience, or even with like an understanding of the feeling, of that feeling. I want to be so many things. I want to do so many things. I should just do them little bits at a time. I want to fucking understand how language works, what causes some words and sentences to feel one way, while others feel a different way. How slight little words and intonations and inflections, how that all shapes that shit. I want to learn how I want to learn how to encapsulate the essence of a person in a sentence. I love when I can do that. I remember once in this game, there was this dude in a Joseph Joestar outfit. Jotaro Joestar. And this loud ass motherfucker was building it out on a little stage. He was having a little talent show out there, and he was playing piano when he was singing. And he sang pretty good. And I told him, your voice, I say, your voice sounds like the warmth of a fire in the hearth after someone's gotten in from the rain. And that dude, like he was all like loud and like gruff and shit like that. But then when I said that, he was like, damn man, that's like one of the kindest things anyone's ever said to me. And he was like, so like that hit him. And I'm really glad that I'm glad that the compliment I'm glad that compliment hit him like that. I was just saying what it felt like to me in my chest, in my heart. And I want to be able to speak like that. I want to be able to speak like that and like connect with people. That's what I want. I want to be able to like to actually be able to wrestle through the fucking the mess of words and actually like say something that like connects with someone. And that's not even like the craziest thing to say. I don't think what I said, it's not like that wasn't even like a crazy complex. I didn't have to reach far for that one. It just felt like that was obviously what he sounded like. But like there's got to be even better stuff, which to me that's not the same thing. But like, I don't know, that's the same shit as naming to me. That's the same shit as naming to me. Like naming magic, such as like the name of the wind and whatnot. Like, not the exact, maybe not the exact. It's adjacent. It's adjacent. I feel like naming is an aspect of like word skills. Naming is an aspect of word. Naming is in the domain of word feel. Let's just say. I feel so good doing this. My body is like, damn, this is so fucking. It's always so tight at work. I feel constricted there. I come home dependent. I feel tight a lot of times too. But like right now, just ranting, rambling. That's good. I think rambling is good for my body. I think rambling is good for my soul. You know what? I spend so much time at work. I'm such an energetic person. I'm such a non-stop bouncing around, talking, energetic person. And I spend so much time at work holding that shit in. Just sit quietly in the chair and like, don't get too rowdy, don't ramble. And then even like when I'm not at work, I'm attempting to be respectful to other people's time, and I'm probably maybe a little too self-conscious sometimes. I mean, I'm way more loud and shit, but I think I need, this is probably different, because I'm just letting myself go. I'm just letting myself talk, letting myself hear the sound of my voice, because I mean, hey, it's pretty nice. I mean, unless I hear it on video, and then I'll hate it. Why'd I say that? I mean, that is true. But what I said, I felt like I said something positive to myself when I was feeling myself, and I had to say something negative. And while that negative thing was true, I'm not fond of, I prefer my voice to my own ears compared to the way other people hear me. I feel like I don't need to contrast every positive thing I say about myself with a negative thing. What was I saying before? I don't even remember what I was saying. Word, field, naming. I got so much shit that I can think about with I was also gonna say, I think that like that might be something in my body. That might be that's probably why I can't write stuff down, and like organizing stuff written down can be helpful. But I just like speaking better, like feeling my voice in my own chest right now as I talk. That shit's nice. It's therapeutic. It's therapeutic. I think my body prefers a deep level, just talking. Which I mean, I prefer calling people over the phone and shit like that than text. I know a lot of people get heated at that, but goddamn, put me on a phone call any other day. It feels good. It feels right. I'm trying to think. I've been thinking about like, I was tweeting about it, but not gonna come up with examples, and I ended up a little irritated because of that. But I was trying to talk about what I think of like adjacency, but like when shit just comes out of left field, it feels like. But then I realized, am I like talking about multiple things? And I was like, well, am I talking about adjacency, or am I talking about contrast, or am I talking about orthogonality? And are those really all different things? Are those really all different things? Like, I don't know. I'm thinking like, for instance, I don't know. Like if you were watching any movie and you're trying to figure out who the villain was, and at the end it turned out the villain was Kangaroo Jack, that feels like, to me, that would be adjacent. And then like, if you were like Orange Blue Morality, which is like morality that is, I was about to say adjacent, but it's orthogonal, I feel like, to if you look on the axis, you have like good, evil, lawful, chaotic, and the ones that's orthogonal to all those is bacon and necktie. Which, what does that even mean? What? That's like, it's a new dimension that seems nonsensical. bacon necktie, but it's just supposed to like relate the logic of like the logic of morality of non-human entities. For instance, like the Fae, where it's like you can't like you're not able to. Well, I don't believe that I'm not able to grasp it. I fully believe that I'll be able to grasp it, which is why I'm fascinated with it, which is why I want to dive straight on it, because I fundamentally deny that. If need be, I will change my own psychology, and I will find a way to understand what that means, because it's fascinating to me. It's so fascinating to me. I fucking love when I fucking love just like being completely like confused and having to like rapidly understand what you're talking, like what people are talking about, like what's going on, what's the situation. So like someone's saying, oh, this is a completely new type of morality. Like, what? Let me comprehend this. But anyway, that's orthogonal to me. And then contrast is a contrast, but I feel like it's specific, like thinking about what, like I don't know, feels kind of like yin yang, kind of, or it doesn't have to be yin yang. Yin yang is an example of contrast because like it's maybe I should say juxtaposition. We should say juxtaposition. Like I'm thinking like weaponized monk from Divinity Original Sin. You don't think of like it's like this monks. We think of monks as like they don't have to be, but I'd say like the default that we think about is like some like a peaceful like temple type dude. But a weaponized one, like even the name is it's jarring, because not only is it related to them being like violent like a weapon, but they're not like weaponized. It's like they're an object. I feel like, is that why it's shocking? I don't know. I could see a monk saying like be the weapon, and I can think of like fighting monks, and that's not a juxtaposition. So it's not that they have violence. I guess it's like I guess the main aspect for that is like the dehuman, not like they've been turned into a tool of violence. It's like, and especially when you see them, they seem like a tool of violence. They've been turned into a tool. They have like all this fucking metal sticking out of them. They're not standing on their legs. They're it's like on all fours like a beast, and they behave like beasts. Just deadly beasts. It's like everything that is a monk that's supposed to be like the concept of being like serenity, peace with like not so this is like like you think of them as like lofty, like pursuing enlightenment and like things of the mind and the soul. They're like, they follow the mind, they follow the soul, they follow the heart, and they pursue those. They're men who have dedicated their lives to pursuing these goals, and then they just get turned into these mindless automatons. These mindless automatons that I think in Divinity Original Sin's canon, I think I know other people's, I think their souls might have been ripped out of them too. I'm not sure. I have to double check. But their souls literally could have been ripped out. So like literally like they're the antithesis of what they are, which that is a contrast. Okay, because I was wondering if that was adjacent. Like, oh, what? You wouldn't expect a weaponized like a weaponized monk, and just like surprising, and that's no, but they really weaponized monks are the antithesis of what a monk should be. They're profane. See, talking about, see, I would have got this brain. Talking about shit, it's awesome. I love talking about shit. Oh, that's great. Oh, it's so okay. I'll be back. I need to use the restroom. I will not deny my body that. Okay, talking to myself helps so much. I really feel like I feel so. Maybe not. I was gonna say like just like my cellular mage had this thing talking about like your words. Like that's where I got the negation shit from. Where it's like your words are unknotting your words helps unknot your soul because there's not a difference between like your words and who you are, because you're all one embodied thing, right? Which makes sense, but like I fucking, you get a little exercise where it's like you write out your like just ramble basically onto a piece of paper or on a word, whatever, you write it out and then like you just like work out all the negations, which I did once, and like that did provide a feeling of relief, but also I fucking is hate a negation? Because hate is like a contraction of do not like. Hate is a contraction of do not like. To think of that. But I much prefer speaking to writing. I much prefer speaking to writing. Much, much, much more. I think I'll probably do that exercise more, but I think I will do that exercise more. When I do it, I will ritualize it to be done periodically. I will speak. And try to unknot my speech verbally far more often, as I think that's what's gonna work for me. That's what I'm actually going to be able to stick with, at least for now. Maybe I will be more amenable to writing it out in the future. Damn. Beautiful view. I'm so calm here. This place makes me happy because like it's so beautiful. It's so fucking beautiful. And like I get, why isn't the world beautiful? And like I mean, I know there's beauty in the world, and I don't mean like I hate the world. The world is full of darkness. Like yeah, the world is full of fucked up shit, but it's also full of dope shit, right? But like what I guess I mean is like, why are we not making? I feel like we're making way less beautiful shit than we can be. Like hold on. Oh, let me switch this thing for a second. Whoop. Okay, let me just switch to this. Look at this shit. Like, hold on, where is it? 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 This is my favorite part. Look at this. This place is so beautiful. This place is so chill just to be at. That's why I came here. This place is beautiful and it feels magical. Where else for a mage to ponder his thoughts? Like, it's so lovely. Like the vibes of this shit is fucking impeccable. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's awe-inspiring. Why when we craft things do they not look cool? They don't even have to look cool like this in this, like, I'm not even saying like the style of architecture. You can make things beautiful in any architectural style. I want the things to be beautiful. There's a couple like that's if I had a goal, I want to make lives for more people beautiful. That like just being here makes me I just clipped the floor. Just as being here makes me feel calm and at peace. God damn it. I done had this thing upside down. Damn. But just as this place makes me feel calm and full of peace, I want of people to be able to like, I want them to feel calm and full of peace when they're in everyday life, in real life. I want them to like, why can't, like, bro, I want beautiful places filled with majesty, secret hidden alcoves where children can discover and fucking have magical adventures. I want beautiful buildings and works that look like works of art that move you. I want them. And I want everyone to have access to them. Like, life, every aspect of life should be art. Like, it's so good. I think we should, and I think we can, like, really make it that shit feels magical all the time. Like, when you walk into, like so often I step into fictional worlds. Like, I step into, like, oh man, you hop into the world of Dark Souls, bro, or Elden Ring or whatever. That shit is like, you're like, damn, this shit is dark. This shit is fucking dark, man. But you can sense the fucking beauty in this world. It's a joy to us. That's why I want to explore it. It's so fascinating. And it's like, you can, if you really think about like making every element a work of art, you can do that. And then that's how that shit was. Dark Souls was done. I remember hearing about Miyazaki. He was there's this dragon, and where is it? The Valley of the Drakes. And there's this fucked up dragon that you fight. But it was gonna be more fucked up. Like some dude, the dude was working on was making it look like horrible and like terrible. And Miyazaki was like, no, scratch that shit. We're not making something that is an abomination. The dragons were creatures of dignity and beauty, and we are creating them after their fall. Make a dragon that you can see the dignity and pride that it once had, like that type of shit. That's so much, like just a little thing, but that's the type of shit I'm talking about. That's the type of shit I'm talking about, bro. That's like, oh, that's what I want. Still heated. I held that shit upside down. But yeah, I want, like, I'm rambling and saying the same thing over again. But I want the world to feel like it holds as much majesty as this place. I'm gonna bring that shit out. That's a goal. Let me. Okay. So many goddamn moons in the sky. It's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4? I think there's a fifth over there behind the mountain. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? What else did I have on my mind? Oh yeah, I got fucking distracted. But yeah, orthogonality. So contrast and adjacency. So contrast is its own thing. I've successfully defined that. I know what I'm about. Orthogonality versus adjacency. I feel like adjacency is like it's like when I think orthogonality, I literally think about looking like it's a new dimension. It's like a 4-dimensional, or it doesn't have to be 4-dimensional. It can be not 4-dimensional. Damn, but it's a new dimension. It's like a, I guess I mean think of it as like a new way of thinking. It's a new way of thinking that can be explored, and it's its own realm. Just like on the axis, you can have how many thousands of treatises in life have been written over good, like the realm. What is good? What is evil? What is law? What is chaos? Right? But unlike bacon and necktie on there implies that there's just as much that can be written about bacon, and there's just as much that can be written about neckties. But adjacency feels more relative. Like adjacency feels like you stopped looking and something's in the corner of your eye. Like or something's in your blind spot, right? Because something that's orthogonal, that can't be in your blind spot, but that's just like, oh no, orthogonal doesn't feel like it feels like you just weren't looking up. Like we looked at all of this stuff and y'all never stopped to looking up in the bacon direction. What? Oh, okay. But orthogonality isn't like you aren't looking at a certain direction. It's just like it's in your blind spot. Like it's like in your mental blind spot. You haven't conceived of it. I use Kangaroo Jack on there because Kangaroo Jack is something that is Kangaroo Jack is something like, of course I know Kangaroo Jack. Kangaroo Jack, bro, those ads were all over this shit when I was a kid, bro. That's like, I never saw the movie, but like I know who that is. And it's like, if some shit like brought up Kangaroo Jack, I'd be like, oh shit. Maybe not now as much because I use him as an example in my head. I mean, it would still be unexpected, but like it's like reaching through the dustbin to pull that shit out. It's like reaching through the dustbin to pull that shit out. Or not the dustbin, through a pile of like of messy, I keep saying negations, but that's okay. I'll work on it. It's a work in progress. I got years and years to smoothen out my speech. To master it. Not master it, become one with it. Become, no, I don't want to say master because I feel like to me that implies the same, that authoritarian grasping. I want to make friends with my speech and let's have fun and play with it. How's that sound, speech? How you like that? We gonna have some games? We gonna play? That sounds like a good time to me. But fuck, what was what was the point I was making? Oh, but yeah, adjacency feels like it's a it's a point. It's like a little. It's like it's a fucking. It's a little. A shit gremlin that just likes to fucking hide when you're not expecting and pop out. And he with the what? I ain't thought about like, oh, that's like, I'm trying to think about an example of adjacency. What's an example of adjacency? Like the Kangaroo Jack one, that one. It's kind of like random. I feel like it's like random equals funny, except like, well, it's not funny, but it's not random because random. When people say random equals funny, that's not correct. It's not, random does not equal funny. It's unexpectedness equals unexpectedness equals what does unexpectedness equal? Unexpectedness equals not shock. Confusion. Understanding or unexpectedness creates disorientation, which when resolves creates laughter. So it wasn't random, right? The adjacent, the unexpected. It's not random, but because you weren't looking at it, it feels random. It was adjacent. Like, it's like if you have the whole view. The reason I say adjacent, I think about it, it's because it's like you have the whole view that you're looking at, right? And you see everything in there, and then suddenly adjacent goes, ooh, there's something over here to the left. That wasn't as dramatic looking as I thought it would look like. I guess the way perspective was, but it's just like it's like the frame shifts and shows you something else. Like, I guess you know what? I guess like a lot of I bet I could find something in some adult cartoon. That's a good example. Because that's the type of shit they have where like they literally do pan the camera like that, and it's like some wild shit. Oh, adjacentness is like adjacent. Adjacentness is like that one fucking list in the bathroom. That's like things I hate, and it's like lists, whatever. I don't remember, but each line is like, wait, is that adjacent? I feel like that's adjacent. Is like the maximum amount of like difference, or not difference, but it's like not the maximum amount of difference, but it's, I guess, the maximum amount of adjacentness. Okay, man. Talking about this really helped me get this shit out. Oh man, bro. That's great. I have to tweet about that later. Also, man, I have been doing like the hands-on stuff that I wanted to do. I got my soldering stuff and my printing stuff, and this stuff for the Purple Fire. Why haven't I done? I know I haven't done that because I get stressed out. I start focusing on doing things perfect. I think, well, partially because that stuff is less graspy. Well, it is still does get turned off by the graspiness, but that's also me. I think want to be perfectionist. Like I just realizing now when I say this, why have I put it? Because I'm like, oh, I have to figure out how to get Brucia slicing working on it because I need the best thing. Because I'm not gonna I'm like, oh wait, no, I can just use fucking Cura. I'll just fucking use Cura and I'll just adapt it to the closest thing. And okay, worst case scenario, if I print a shitty version of something that needs to be improved, well, you know what? Having a shitty version is better than having no version, which is what I have now. That's what I have now, is no version. And then with the soldering, well, I have been doing soldering. I need to find more soldering projects now, but I can do that. And the Purple Fire, I guess the Purple Fire has some legitimacy stuff because I want to take the time to really make sure I'm cleaning shit up because I saw the mob, man. Let's see, I gotta take. I mean, it's not super like crazy, but like, I didn't realize how hard it was to dispose of like flare shit. The video I was looking at didn't like talk about hazardous waste and take that, but you can just burn it. Yeah, the dust. So I'll just do that. And also like, it fucking stains my hands. Oh, that's the other thing. It stains my fucking hands. But if you touch a lot, so I had to get nitrile gloves, which I got. So there was some safety reasons with that, but I think this weekend I'm about to dive back in. And I don't even necessarily I might not even need the flare stuff. I might continue to use the potassium salts and the what you call them? Potassium salts. And fuck, what you call them? And the alcohol. Yeah, so I can use that. And if that's the case, then that's easy, and then I can just whenever go take my shit, my flare stuff, and I can burn it. That's what I called a firefighter to make sure I understood the stuff. He was like, yeah, you can burn it. I mean, I knew I could burn it before, but like, I just like to. I don't want to fuck up anything like that. Any hazardous. Wait, I mean, it's not super. I guess it's not. I don't know if it's that easy. I guess it's just flammable. But yeah. Wow. What? Wow. How dare you interrupt my ambience. Damn, you know what? I feel pretty good right now. You know what? I think I'm probably gonna hop off this. I might reheat them. I got myself some I got some ground beef in the fridge, but I also got some lamb vindaloo I haven't eaten from last night. I might partake in that. You know what? If my buddies are still online, let's see who's on. Depending, I might play some Gundam or I might play some Apex, depending on who on. All right, I think I might play. I might play. I think I might do both tonight. Might do Gundam and Apex. Oh yeah. Oh, I need a call. I just remember I need to call my power company. So I'll do that too. All right. Oh man, I'm gonna be doing this more often. Damn, you know what? Ranting in VR chat is a form of self-care apparently. So I'm gonna be doing that shit. This was the best. This headset was one of the best investments I ever got. It was worth Oh, those late shifts. It was worth those weekend shifts. Oh, it was so worth it. Oh, my feet hurt so bad, but it was worth it. All right. I will. Adios.